Let me pull up Twitch real quick. Let's make sure that everything is working correctly. So our streaming issue should be completely solved. The question is... Oh, this is going to get weird here in a second. I am sorry. This is about to... Alright. That sounds pretty okay. For audio balancing, I think. Yeah. Alright, muting that so we don't have anything weird going on there. That satisfied my curiosity. Alright, so I think I fixed the audio issue. We'll see. It might be picking up on more than I want it to be picking up on now, but hey, at least it's no longer what it was before. I went back to try and make clips and stuff for the shinies that we found, and I realized when I was going back and rewatching it, it was like, oh, I'm so quiet! I can't hear myself, even with my audio settings. Alright, anyway, enough of that. We're starting off today. We are doing Smeargle. For better or worse, we are doing Smeargle. We did get more Herba Mystica, so we have enough for tonight's stream. We might have enough for a second stream, but I don't know. There's a good chance that we won't. We'll see. Yeah, let's just get into this and see. I didn't even check to see if I had all the tofu. Do I have tofu? I think I do. I'm a little low. Alright, let's see how many times it takes me to make this stupid sandwich. I'm not ready for this. I don't like making the sandwiches. My Pokemon all look extremely strange. That is because they currently all are living on a different Switch system right now. I transferred them all to my Violet save because I'm working on something. So we are stuck with the Weird Squad. Alright, let's do a sweet in one of these because I don't trust them. I hate making sandwiches. I hate making sandwiches. Oh god, that's so disgusting. I have a coworker that eats tofu every day, and I'm like, I get it, but at the same time, oh my god, look at this. It's so disgusting. It doesn't look like food. It doesn't look like food! Yum yum! Who wants a sandwich? I'm so glad that I can just drop the bread on the table and we can just eat this thing like it's on a dinner plate of bread. Jesus. I don't know about this bread making, or this sandwich making system. Why do I get fog warnings of all things on my weather radar? That's the dumbest thing. I guess it depends on where you live. It would make sense in California. I've seen it. It's insane there. Alright, so now we should be good to go to do the Smeargle outbreak that we're currently staring at. We just need one, and then we can just go straight for a giraffe. Which there is one nearby. Alright, so the Smeargle is just right over here. I'm keeping track in my head of how many there are. I might get quiet here in a second. We have to kill 60. So 7, 8. Will you annihilate them, please? 9, 10, 11, 12. This is also good because I don't actually remember what Smeargle's shiny looks like. I just know I don't have one. And then as soon as we get this, I can stop thinking about it. I believe we're at 19. And that should be 20. That's 23. So if you get to 60, the odds should bump down to a 1 in 512, I believe, which doesn't sound like great odds, but given how fast you can turn through Pokemon in this game, it's actually kind of insane. There's also the chance that we just get a shiny early. I think we're at 26 now. 8, 9. Oh, where are you going, bud? 30. We should be at increased odds now. Not the highest increased odds, but we should be increased. 2. That one is vibing over there, literally. 3. Come on. Seven. These two should be 40 here. I'm so focused. I haven't done a hunt like this on this system yet. Mostly because nothing I've cared about has been a hit yet. I felt like doing this one though, just because I don't want to think about Smeargle anymore. I've had enough. 6. 47. Okay, well, Goldango is just going to think about life, I guess. 8. And then these should be definitely getting lower. I think I'm close. I will admit I have lost track. I should have put a counter up. I believe we should need only a few more. I think I was already over. Alright, I'm gonna kill one more. And now we're gonna start resetting like mad. I'm not doing the picnic thing, that takes time and I hate messing with it. Hey, there's a Rowlet. Hi, bud. Alright, now I can actually talk and focus because I don't have to count Smeargle. That's how I'm going to fall asleep tonight. By counting Smeargle. I don't see any hits here. It's problematic, again, because I don't know what the shiny looks like. I should have looked that up before doing this. Golly, I hope that doesn't bite me in the ass. There's a couple that I keep thinking about that I did actually go and look up to see what the shiny color was because I just didn't remember. Nothing so far. So odds are pretty good that we'll get one here soon. And hey, if we don't get one here soon, guess what? We'll just reset. There's one over there just shaking his head, just spastically. He looks like like one of the grudges of some sort. Looks like a grudge ghost, just sitting there, just. I wonder what that sounded like through the microphone. I'm sure that sounded wonderful. We'll check it out in post. But yeah, if everything goes well and the audio balance isn't completely screwed up and we don't have a crash and we actually get shinies and it's not just nothing but resets, then theoretically what we're doing right now should be the first of whatever I end up deciding to upload to YouTube. Hopefully. I'd really like to get started on YouTube uploads, especially before we start the big endeavor, which will be the new Ark server, which will be starting on January 4th. I already don't like hunting for this thing. I feel like I'm going to see a shiny that's not Smeargle before I see a shiny that is Smeargle. Maybe I should be doing the picnic trick. Maybe I should. Nothing here. Let's just see how this works. How fast is this? Oh, for goodness sakes. Okay. I already hate the picnic trick. I already hate the picnic trick. I hate interacting with the picnic table more than anything. That's literally all I have to do to reset it. That's all I have to do is just that. Let's see. I can't even think of anything to talk about right now. I'm like so focused on this stupid Smeargle. I do not like hunting like this. I feel like I'm totally focused on just trying to see if any of these have actually changed. Like when I hunted Cranidos, it was easy. Cranidos was a really easy hunt. Heck, even the Jupiter was easier than this, honestly. Still not seeing any. Damn. I knew that was going to happen at some point. That would have been hilarious if it had actually been a shiny, which has happened more times, actually, than I can remember. I know it's happened a few. It happened with a Greedent. It happened with an Elekid. Has it happened with anything else? I think it's largely just... I think it's been those two. I could go through and look and see which other ones I have that were accidents, but so far it's at least been those two. Just randomly ran into a Greedent on accident, turned out to be a shiny. Ran into an Elekid on accident, turned out to be a shiny. Doesn't Smeargle's tail turn color? Isn't that what I'm looking for here? I'm also aware that I'm going to run out of time on my sandwich before too long. I just realized, why am I seeing other things like Flygon and Trapinch? Are they the only things that can even be in this area? Is that why they're spawning? Like, I'm really confused. It makes me wonder if my sandwich didn't actually work. Well, it had to have. Eh. I'm not going to overthink it. I hate this thing. Oh, I'm starting to understand why they do the picnic strategy. I wonder how that actually would work here. Let's give this a shot. Let's see how they... favorite shiny. Gosh, that's tough to think of right off the rip. Oh, I don't know. I'm partial to shiny Zora. The shiny Hisuian Zora, I should say. Trying to think of other ones off the top of my head. It's actually a lot tougher than I was expecting. Shiny Slugma, I remember, is really interesting with going full white. I'm going to go back to the other way. I do not like doing the picnic strategy. But yeah, I got a huge chunk across the board that I'm fond of. I'd have to go back through and look at my collection, honestly. My favorites are the ones I accidentally find. Those are my favorites. Those are the ones that I remember. Oh! No, probably top of the list. Okay, I just remember top of the list is Shiny Latios for sure. That one's top just purely because of the pattern and because of the story that went into actually getting that one originally. So yeah, I changed my answer to Shiny Latios. I was big into Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire hunting. What about your corner? What have you got as your shiny favorite? There's a lot of good ones out there. There's also a lot of bad ones. I feel like Shiny Behemoth is never an answer. I'm never going to see this thing, am I? I've been here for so long. I put up Rayquaza. I think Rayquaza is valid. I think any of those are valid with the pitch black patterns. Kind of like Shiny Charizard. Shiny Charizard's popular for a reason. So yeah, I won't hate on a Shiny Rayquaza. Heck yeah, I'm down with that. Any of the shinies where it's actually noticeable, like the black ones or the pure white ones or the red ones, are pretty high on my list. I think everyone can collectively agree that we all hate the ones where it's like a very slight shading change. Like, I think we can all come together and say that things like Shiny Elekid, Shiny Behemoth, Shiny Greedent, the ones where it's like slight shading change. Shiny Garchomp. I'm still aggravated. Like, they've had plenty of chances to just like bite the bullet and just be like, yeah, we'll just recolor it. Like, come on. Like, I don't think anybody would care if, like a shiny Gengar. Like, they've done shiny Mega Gengar, and it was, like, a really cool shiny. But not... We're just gonna leave it as a slight shading change. Why not? So aggravating. It's like they teased us. And that was all we could get, was the slight tease. Dude, we all need the white Gengar to be normal. We all need that. Oh, gosh dang it. Of course I landed on the deer. White Gengar was such a bait. It was such a bait originally. Everyone was so hopeful and just nothing ever happened with it. I swear there was another one they did that with. I think Mega Garchomp was kind of the same boat. I'm trying to remember, I swear there was other ones too besides Mega Garchomp and Mega Gengar. There were other ones where they did the same thing with some alt form having a vastly superior shiny form. I feel like I have definitely missed something at this point. I've been going back and forth in the spot for way too long. I thought there was something with Sword and Shield that they did that got everybody. I thought there was something from that, but maybe I'm misremembering. It was like something... Something in Sword and Shield got recolored. I want to say it was a Combuskin or something. Something got recolored, and everyone, I remember, was going nuts because they were hopeful. Like, oh, they're willing to recolor, and no. It was like a one-off thing. I swear... Are you kidding me? I already have this! Why? Why? Just get in the ball. You know what's sad is I don't even have one of those. I've got like at least 3 Litleos or something that could evolve. I'll still take it. It's still going in the box. You know what's even more frustrating is I think the other one that I have, I think all the other ones are female. So not only is it a repeat, it's not even the male variant, so I can't even say that that collection's complete. Meanwhile, the Smeargle is still the same it's been. Well, I'll just keep going back and forth. Eventually something will happen that's not that. Maybe. I definitely do not like this area that I'm stuck in. I don't know what it is about this, but I don't like having to just go back and forth through here. What if I just ran up this way? Maybe that'll make me feel better about this. Let's see. Nope. So this is actually kind of new for me. I actually have not had a reason to go for an Outbreak Shiny yet. I've always just kind of ignored them. This is my first time being confined to a small little space. And I know the odds are supposed to be better, but so far it's not feeling that way. Let's see. See, I appreciate the shiny hunting more in this game than I did in Sword and Shield. I will say Sword and Shield had the worst shiny hunting in any of the games, in my opinion. That was god-awful. I definitely miss Omega Ruby in terms of shiny hunting. I was very addicted to Dex Naving, and I haven't quite had that itch scratched by any of the recent ones. Not even Arceus. Even Arceus didn't quite do it for me, like Omega Ruby did. I'm also still hoping that one of those Rowlet will just randomly turn green for no reason. It's happened once, it can happen again. I'm getting this while I can. No. So now we're going to be presented with a very fun question. Do I save to keep that Pyroar, or do I reset to preserve the Herba Mystica? Yo, what up? We are in the middle of going back and forth in the same spot, hoping that one of these Smeargle magically changes color. Which may or may not happen. It's probably not going to happen. Only thing we've gotten so far is that Pyroar, which may or may not get reset. Although that Pyroar is definitely getting clipped just for aggravation values. I will clip the shit out of it. Oh man, this is also one of those shiny hunts where I feel like my eyes are going to end up burning out at some point. It is so hard to pick through these colors without any kind of sparkle or noise. That is definitely something about these games that aggravates me. Yeah, Smeargle can do a lot of, I'm going to go ahead and use the word psychotic things. It is a very unhinged Pokemon. With a lot of old tricks that used to be completely busted. If If I remember correctly, one of the classics was having a Smeargle with lock-on and a one-hit KO. Oh, son of a gun! Thank you! Thank you! Yes! I'm out! I don't have to be here anymore! Get in the ball! Oh, thank goodness. Okay, we got the target. Target acquired. Get me out of here, please. I don't want to be here anymore. Oh, that was hurting my eyes. Okay, where am I going? Where am I going? Where am I going? Giraffe? Kinda wanna go for a giraffe. I don't actually know how long I have on the sandwich. And then yes, I am doing the lazy way of traveling. Not the smart way. I think I'm out of the sandwich, honestly. Why did it just tell me I encountered the giraffe? Oh, there it is. Yeah, that was that wasn't like a tremendously long one. That was at least... Oh, come on. That was at least... That was about a full sandwich. That was pretty close to a full sandwich. Honestly, the only reason it aggravated me was because of the Pyroar that popped up in the middle of it. Because I had a Pyroar, and I was desperate to get the Smeargle, so getting the Pyroar just felt like an insult. Nope, stop, stop, stop! Scyther, nice. Oh man, that's another one that's... Shiny Scyther is one of those ones where I feel like my eyes would just hurt at the end of it for trying to see the slight difference on the armbands. I feel like that's the only easy way to tell them apart. Did you end up getting the Scyther? Nice. Nope, nope, stop, stop, stop. I hate the lag. Oh, the lag when I go to do that is so aggravating. How long did it take for the Scyther? And which game? Was it Scarlet or was it a different one? I am just going to avoid these things and just keep running around because holy cow. Will you do your job and kill something? I actually need to go and get Scyther at some point. I don't think I have that one yet. $17. I'm starting to get distracted again. I'm trying to count Giraffe. Violet and like 3 sandwiches. Oh gosh. Dang. That's a lot of sandwiches. Yeah, that one, if it had taken me that long, I would have popped out of my chair by the time I got that. I'm gonna have to be careful with this. It's already going down. Maybe I don't go all the way. Nope, stop, 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 stop. I think the longest hunt that I've had, trying to think off the top of my head, I think I know what it was, at least in this game. Not longest hunt overall. Trade to evolve into a scissor, yes. Such a pain. I don't know why trade ones, well I do know why trade ones still exist, but I'm still not happy about it. I much preferred the Arceus version of it. But hey, if any Pokemon is going to require a trade evolution, I feel like Scizor is definitely worthy of being in that category. How much sandwich do I have left? I've got to be, like, running out, right? I'm super close to being running out. Alright, this area is going to suck. These Elekid are going to drive me insane. I kind of wish I wasn't hunting here. Yeah, I agree. I wish it was a way like literally like straight out of Arceus. If I remember correctly, in Arceus, you just need, I think you just needed the metal coat and you just applied it, right? It was like so like all of the trait evolution. Why is that giraffe rig just freaking out in the background? But okay, well, I'm just gonna let him do his thing. And by that, I mean I'm just going to spawn him out of existence. Alright, so now the question is, so I'm definitely out of sandwich time. I guess I go ahead and pop another sandwich, but do I want to pop a sandwich here? I just don't have anyone to trade with. I feel the pain, man. I get it. I have 2 Nintendo Switches for a reason. I always end up getting 2 Nintendo Switches just purely so that way. Or 2 Nintendo games, 2 3DSs, 2 Switches, all the time. I can't help it. There's a lot of, like, trade discords and stuff, though, for people with singular ones. They're, like, the trade discords are usually pretty reliable. I'm being taunted by the Smeargle. Okay, I need to think about this. I need to think about this. Do I want to keep going for the giraffe? So the sandwich is done. So I could start going for something new if I wanted to. I don't need to get the giraffe right now. That Smeargle is eyeballing me and I don't like it. I don't need to get the giraffe. I'm thinking. Let's see here. That's not the right button. I'm trying to think of what I could go for efficiently. What do I want to go for that's efficient? That I don't already have in another game is the key note there. What do I not have in another game that would be efficient to go for here? Oh god, I could go for one of those, but I don't know that I really want to. I could go for that and then pivot into... Let me go and look. Hang on. I think I found the next target. Because I don't want to go for the giraffe right now. Of course I dismounted. I don't want to go for the giraffe right now. I want to go ahead and switch, I think. And keep things lively. Otherwise, I will get bored. I don't want to stay in the same spot for too long. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Is that the only one here? I think it is. Okay, so then I could go for Qwilfish. Because I need one more Qwilfish. And as soon as Qwilfish is encountered, I could just peace out. And then go and get the Grimer. Although I really hate going for water types in this game. I really do not like going for water types. The whole under the ocean crap is annoying. That Lumineon is demonstrating it effectively. But Quillfish is not competitive here, so that would mean... Let's go and... Oh my gosh, it's lagging really badly for some reason. Yeah, a new Nintendo Switch system would be awesome to have, purely just for the sake of running these games that aren't optimized very well a little bit better. I want to see what's over here. I'm trying to group Urban Mystica usages and sandwich usages. Yeah, English. Trying to group my usages together to make the most use of whatever I choose, and I'm thinking right now the next sandwich is going to be poison. I'm thinking poison. Because there is the Grimer, which I've been thinking about for a little bit now. I actually tried to shiny hunt one of these in Sun and Moon. It didn't go well. What are... Oh, it's Froakie. I had no idea what that was for a second. I will also take this opportunity to complain about Sawsbuck and point out that that's another one where if it shows up as shiny, I'm probably not going to be able to tell. I don't think my eyes can differentiate that color on the fly. That's just one that it's an OL on. So yeah, let's go for the Quillfish. Let's do this. Let's go for the Quillfish. Where the heck is my note? What time is it? 9 o'clock and we've already gotten 2 shinies? That's not bad. Green peppers. Oh, I have done this before, haven't I? It's just been a while. We'll just do it here. And then just swim around in a circle. That's not enough room, is it? Alright. My nightmare is throwing out a picnic and having a shiny spawn right before I hit the button. Alright. Let's make a sandwich. Pickle... And then it's green bell pepper, right? Yes? Yes. Yeah. Let's see if I can do this without messing up. I hate making sandwiches. I hate making sandwiches so much. I despise making sandwiches. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Hate it. Hate it. My goal is to complain every time I have to make a sandwich, and maybe eventually I won't have to worry about making sandwiches. I feel like I'm cheating at this point. That worked weirdly well. I saved after getting that Smeargle, didn't I? Boy, I hope I did. Let's go back and check real quick. 1 second. Did I save? Did I save? So where did this shiny Smeargle happen? I just need to know if I saved after the Smeargle. I've got to stop making faces when I'm running around. I just noticed that. So did I save or was I distracted? Okay. Go me. Alright, I did my duty. Okay. Thank goodness. Thank goodness for Twitch VODs. Oh, how I love the VOD feature. So I know I don't have to worry about that. Okay. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Reset. Here we go again. Let's try making another sandwich and not doing what we just did. That would be great. I need to manage the boxes actually real quick and make sure that Smeargle's in the right box. It may not be. Oh, and I need to update. Well, I will update that here in a second. Did he go in the right box? No. No, they definitely, neither of them went in the right box. Well. Ah, crap. And now they're in the right box. With all the others. Okay. So I'm not doing that one. That one's been acquired. So let's shift gears and go after this. And I will not be an idiot this time, and I will save before trying to make the sandwich. Alright. Okay, let me update this real quick. Because we do have the goal. I'm going to change this and start doing it where it's always primary hunt followed by whatever typing it is. That's not how you spell poison. That's got it. Okay, great. Hello, Ursa Ring. Or Ursa Luna, what are you doing here, bud? You feeling okay? Yeah? Thinking about life? I thought we were practicing personal space, but here we are. Okay, here we go. Let's try this again. I always go past that. Yeah. I hate making sandwiches. I wish you could just... If there was a way to just save a recipe so I didn't have to do this every single time. Like, just instant make the sandwich for me so I don't have to do it. Because I think this is lame. I sit here and say this is lame, but there has to be someone who unironically likes doing this. There has to be like one person out in the world. They just like have a hard day at work and they come home like, oh man, I cannot wait to make sandwiches. Whew, that was close. I hate the physics on these sandwiches. They are so... I can't use the word I want to use. What word do I want to use here instead? They're just like so slimy, slidey, icy, slick. Slick. There we go. We'll stick with slick. That should be okay as a word. That shouldn't be too bad. Still questionable, but hey. It's better than the other ones that came to mind first. Yeah, I know. We got it. Let's go. Once more into the breach. That's a lot of quillfish. Oh, yeah. And there's a blizzard. Great. So we get to play with like 5 FPS. That's cool. Oh, and it's really hard to see things. Oh, this is so wonderful. I hate my life. Ah, this game does the worst things to me. Oh, I am going to complain about this solidly for the next 5 minutes. This gives me 5 minutes of complaining time. Oh, this sucks. This area was already terrible in terms of FPS, and now it's worse. There's quillfish everywhere, though. That's wonderful. Oh, this is wonderful. We are just absolutely popping. Get it? Popping because it's quillfish, and if they pop, never mind. I give up. That was my one bad pun. Oh my god, my frames! The quillfish are fleeing before my very eyes, just like my frames. Oh my god, does it blow in whichever way I'm pointing, or is this just like... Oh god, this is terrible. I feel like I just have to continuously, like, look in circles. Stop popping in behind me. Alright, well, I guess we're doing this for the next 30 minutes. And I have a bad feeling it's literally going to be 30 minutes of 5 FPS. Holy cow, this is... How many particles are in this blizzard? What is going on? How did they do this? Why is a 2D PNG doing this? Alright, well, I could complain about this, but I'm already getting bored of complaining about it. We're just living with this, and it sucks. So, I guess we're going to go back to talking about what's missing from the shiny decks. I need one quillfish. That's all I need. One quillfish, and we can leave. And by leave, I mean we're going to go over to where the Grimer are. We're going to start grabbing some Grimer. That was tough to say. Just one quillfish, and we're good to go. I am half expecting that Lapras to go shiny before this is over. That's what I'm guessing is going to happen. Before we see the quillfish, that Lapras will turn purple. I'm calling it now. If that turns purple, we're clipping it. This Smeargle. I swear a shiny Smeargle is going to spawn now to taunt me after that other one. My eyes are killing me. This is so difficult. Wow. Alright, well maybe if I aim this way I can get... Nope, that makes it even worse. So yeah, I have no idea what the shiny will be, the shiny hunt will be after we get this. I will leave it up to whatever I feel like when we get there. So I don't have like a system or anything I'm doing for how I'm going through this. I never do. I just go for whatever strikes my fancy. And I've been doing this for multiple games now, and I have like 7 or 8 boxes of shinies at this point. I think. It's a lot. I've got a lot of shinies. I've got a lot of shiny legendaries too. And I got at least one Ultra Beast. I don't remember how long I did soft resetting at that point for, but I was pretty burned out, so I don't think I did too much of it. Did I get Circuitry? I know I have, why can't I think of his name? Why can't I think of his name? I'm completely drawing a blank. Oh, now I'm going to drive myself nuts. Okay, let's play this game for 5 hours. What is the name of that Ultra Beast? Guzzlord. There we go. That was way difficult. I know I have the shiny Guzzlord. I soft reset for that one first. I want to see... Oh, I have a shiny Celesteela too. That's right. That's the other Ultra Beast that I have. And I think I do have a Xurkitree. Either that or that was the last thing I was hunting for. In terms of legendaries, we have Latias. We have the entirety of the Justice Trio, if I remember correctly. Virizion, Cobalion, and Terrakion. We had Mesprit. We did not have the other two. I had Ho-Oh? Yes, I had Ho-Oh. I don't think I had Groudon or Kyogre. I had Xerneas. I remember that much. I remember that one. So, oh, thank God the blizzard's gone. Oh, finally I can have more frames. I'm just kidding. This area apparently still lags regardless of the blizzard. But yeah, I know I have all that. Starters, I've got most of them. I know the one that I want to go and complete really badly, more than any others, is Fennekin. For obvious reasons, in case you didn't see the Twitch profile and the blatant number of Fennecs littered everywhere. I really like Fennec Foxes. It started because of a work meme, and it just kind of evolved from there, and here we are. So yeah, I would like to get all the Fennekins. We have one, we need two more. What are we looking at here? We are looking at nothing. It's still just purple. The crappy thing is if it swims down, it's actually going to kind of blend in. And that seems like what half of them are doing the instant they spawn, is they're just going down. Oh yeah, no, that's exactly what they're doing. Oh, that's going to suck when we find one. I wonder how we get them out. I didn't think about that before we started this. If it dives down and it just stays down, how do we get them out? Oh, this is going to be very interesting. If I end up with a clip at the end of the day where I'm just watching a shiny quillfish swim around down below. Don't mind me and my 5 FPS. I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm going to enjoy in all 5 of those frames every second. I'm also checking behind me, because I know that, like, 9 times out of 10, I end up with shinies that are just spawning behind me as I'm walking. And every now and then I'll turn around and there'll just be one sitting there. That is what happened with, the Cranidos. Cranidos, it was just sitting behind me for no reason. I'm not seeing anything. Nothing over there. We're running into a lot. We're just getting unlucky. I wonder... I have thoughts while I'm sitting here doing this about shiny odds and whatnot, especially in this game. It's weird. I feel like when I run around like an idiot, I encounter shinies more frequently than I do when actually hunting for them. I really feel like that's a thing. Like, I don't feel like that's bias. I feel like that's an actual fact. Like, if I go through and look at all the shinies I got, I have a feeling a vast majority of them are random that I just happen to find while running around like an idiot. The sad part is I don't even spend that much time running around like an idiot. Also, shoutouts to Seal. That is definitely a Pokemon where if it spawns as a shiny, I will have no idea and I will just swim past it. Yeah, that's not happening. If a shiny Seal spawns, we're screwed. That is a Pokemon I will go back to Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and I will shiny hunt it over there. What time is it? I don't have much time left on that sandwich. We lost so much time to dealing with the blizzard. I will reset my sandwich right now if I don't see a shiny. Oh my god, it's so laggy. It's so laggy. I did actually go back the other night. And by the other night, I mean last night. And I did actually start checking out Arceus again. And just kind of remembering how that worked from a shiny hunting perspective. So I might do that on stream whenever I run out of Urban Mystica. Because I am going to run out of Urban Mystica probably. That Lapras still has not gone shiny, so we're at least getting lucky there. Yeah, this will also probably not be a game where we hunt Lapras. I feel like there's a lot of Sword and or not Sword and Shield, a lot of Let's Go that we're gonna have to go back and get at some point. Except Ammonite and Kabuto, we're not doing that. I refuse. I'm not doing full odds shiny hunting for a fossil of all things. That was close. What's kind of sad is actually this isn't the first time I've had a really hard time getting a Quillfish, because I remember on Arceus when I was trying to get a Quillfish, I was at it for hours. And I might actually run out of sandwich on this one. Given how many Urban Mystica I have right now, though, I'm actually inclined to go ahead and save if we find one of these, just because I don't want to hunt this again. Oh. The snow completely stopped. And the lag is mostly cleared now. Huh? Really? So wait, that's what causes the lag in this area? Just snow in general? Oh, now I'm mad. Oh, now I'm obscenely mad. Do not run into the Lapras, please. Thank you. See, this is making me want to reset and then just wait for the blizzard to clear. This is so much better. This is so much better than what I've been dealing with. Like, holy cow. Okay, well, maybe not there. There's like some particle stuff going on there. But if I look at this direction, like, that's not bad. This is way better than what it was. Will one of you just turn silver already so I can move on with my life? Like, come on. No, that's purple. No, nothing over there. This is definitely one of those Pokemon where I'm pretty sure a shiny has spawned, but it spawned somewhere behind me. No. Stop. Stay away. Don't ask why I was eyeballing the shore. I was just checking to see if there was anything there at this point. Just in case. I kind of want to go ahead and reset, because we already know at this point that the odds are not in my favor. It's snowing again. I hate this zone. This zone sucks. Holy cow, look at that. Ah, man, do I want to go ahead and reset just to... I really want that blizzard to be cleared, though. I really do not want to do this in blizzard. Anything? I don't know why I am picking these feathers up. It just makes me feel better. Wow. I couldn't even get my wings to pop out. There we go. I was doing that more just to see if I could than anything else. Damn it. Every now and then, I look over and I see a quillfish that has a slight shading gray texture on it. And it is from a mixture of it beginning a dive and the waves reflecting over its head. And I keep thinking, for a second, it's the shiny, and then it never is, and then I'm just sad. Nothing? Whoa. Nah. Well, that was interesting. That whole school of quillfish spawned over there, and 4 of them instantly swam out of range and despawned. If those had been the shiny, I'd be crying right now. I really don't want to hunt this thing anymore. Why do I do this to myself? I should just pick a nice normal one. Anything over here? I kind of want to go ahead and reset. Yeah. We're getting pretty close to the end of that sandwich. Gotta keep going. Should I go to... Wait, what? No. That's just another one of those little graphical things, unfortunately. I might be resetting. Am I resetting? I feel like I'm resetting. Are we resetting spaghetti? I feel like the answer is yes. I feel like it's been long enough I should go ahead and reset. Yeah. Unless a shiny spawns in right now. No? No? Nothing? Okay, we'll reset. Unless... Okay, let's reset. I don't want to deal with the blizzard again, but here we go. I definitely like the shiny hunting in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire more. Definitely missed that. That shiny hunting was really good. The shiny hunting in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, you had like control over what you were doing, and it was just a game of patience. Whereas with this, it's like hurt your eyes, like abuse your eyes. The video game, just like a little sound, a little sparkle. Anything would be better than nothing. Alright, once more. It's not blizzarding now! Huh? It changes with each reset? I don't know how the weather system in this game works. I just realized that. Where's the bell pepper? There it is. It's that one. Oh, no! Stop that! I tried to move up, but I apparently clicked too fast, and it was just like, nah. We've still got plenty of time to find what we were looking for, though. We do not have to be off of this for a while. I will not be streaming at all next week. No chance at all, because I will not even be here. I will be off for Christmas. There will be updates, though. for the website specifically while I am gone, so it won't be a complete silence event. I should have done this differently! Oh, thank God. Alright, we did it. We made the sandwich. God, I hate these sandwiches. I hate these sandwiches so much. Just eat the sandwich. Just eat the sandwich. Has anyone done a video where you eat shiny sandwiches in real life? Like, how awful would this be? Oh, God. Yeah, sparkling and encounter power. Thank you. Let's get out of here. Pick up. Let's go. Come on. We got shinies to get. Let's do this. Hop in the water. That actually would be a hilarious video idea. To literally sit down and have your friends who have no knowledge of Pokemon eat shiny sandwiches blind. Here you are, your poison type shiny sandwich. Oops, all green bell pepper. Oh my God, that would be so funny. I should totally do that. Oh my God, I could trick the shit out of my friends. Oh, that'd be so funny. I have so many friends who do not play this game. Like, I have friends who just don't even like Pokemon, period. Not even slight bit. I could easily just ruin their lives with this. Imagine we set out like a full-on tofu sandwich, like full bricks. Full bacon sandwich, full bricks. Oh my God, that could be so funny. There are so many bad ingredients for these shiny sandwiches. And you could make it even worse. Oh man, you can make it even worse by like doubling down on the Urban Mysticas and like adding crappy combinations on purpose. Like if you were gonna give them all bell peppers, like just double down on like spicy stuff. Like put like whatever they do with that million Scoville thing, the million Scoville seasoning, and just drench it in that and just watch everything catch fire. Man, I really need to stop. I'm thinking of awful things now. It just keeps going. It gets worse. And you could like... Oh man, you can make it so bad with sour Urban Mystica. You could take those like sour candies, the super sour ones. They're supposed to be the sourest in the world, even though they probably aren't. They were just disgusting more than anything else. But take those and like grind them up into a powder and just sprinkle them all over a sandwich. Oh, that'd be so disgusting. It's so disgusting, but I love it because it's that disgusting. What other types of shitty sandwiches could you make? Whew. Okay, I'm definitely figuring something out about this that I did not know. Is it looks like the Quillfish are spawning and despawning at the edge of my vision really fast. Really fast. That's kind of concerning. Lapras, what are you doing over there, homie? I think you're just thinking about life. No, nothing here so far. Tonight should be a longer stream too. We effectively proved last time that we had the issues resolved, so... for context, we were fighting massive issues with the Elgato just randomly killing itself for no reason. No idea why it would just randomly cease to stop working. Could not figure it out. Tried and tried and tried and tried all different things. And then finally, all I did was I plugged it into a different 3.0 port on the front of my computer. And that just magically has seemingly stopped the crashing. What's funny is I tried all sorts of different ports on the back of the computer that were 3.2 ports. But it was the one 3.0 on the front that was the one that just magically worked. So I'm just assuming it was a power-related issue. If it was data transfer, that arguably should have actually made it worse. So I'm pretty sure we were dealing with power all along. Still lagging. My 5 FPS is really nice. Really? Oh. Is it reflections on the water? I really wish I could turn my camera faster. Is it reflections on the water that's doing it? I feel like my FPS just massively increased by tilting my camera back a little. It's definitely harder to see all of them, but... Oh, yeah, that's actually exactly what it is. Oh, it's like some water reflection. I see what it's doing it. There's reflections in the distance every time they come into view. The game's FPS tanks. Okay, so that's what they screwed up. Oh, that makes so much sense now. That's really odd, but okay. I would kill for a shiny noise. That's exactly what it is. Every time that starts happening, I just tilt back and I'm fine. No, but seriously, on the same subject that I complain about nightly and will continue to complain about nightly until the end of time, is why is there no shiny sound in this game? That doesn't make sense. Stop that. I saw him coming and nibble on me. He's coming to nibble my toes. He's not getting a single toe. The Lapras is still not shiny. Like I predicted, I'm still convinced that that Lapras is going to go shiny before the Qwilfish goes shiny, because Qwilfish does not like me. Notoriously, Qwilfish and I have not gotten along. It's a rivalry going all the way back to Pokemon Arceus, at least. There's more there. Actually, it going nighttime seems to be helping with the... no, it doesn't. Never mind. Every time I go to say something positive, I just get shot in the foot. Brother, where is my shiny Qwilfish? We are turning through a lot of these. Like, we are absolutely going through these like nobody's business, and we're still not getting anything. So I've said this a few times, so I'll repeat it again just for the sake of it. As soon as we get this shiny Qwilfish, we are going for Grimer. So we'll pivot into the tropical zone and get away from this awful lag, and then I will probably not come back here until I forget how bad the zone is for lag. Ah, dang it. I take it back. There are a couple of Pokemon here that I do want to get. Really badly, actually, so... we might be coming back here sooner rather than later. I know I want to get, so anything that's a fox is pretty high on my radar. So Alolan Vulpix is something I want to grab, both of them. So we can get the Alolan Vulpix and the Alolan Ninetales knocked out. I like Porygon a lot because I really like Porygon Z. And yes, Europeans, I know, Pokemon Z, or Porygon Z, bite me. I will fight you to the death on that one. We can fight. I will pick a fight with the entire European community over Zed. As someone with a Z in their name, I will fight. I will fight. I have used Z all my life. Let's throw down. I'm ready. Zed, come on. Man, imagine the scuffle I could cause with that. That'd be a fun argument. That'd be like GIF versus GIF. Oh man, just imagine the chaos that would unfold. Z versus Zed. That's exactly what we need in our lives right now. Tonight is apparently my impish night. This is where I think of every terrible idea possible that would cause the most amount of strife, and that's just what I latch onto for tonight. I feel like there's something I'm forgetting, though. I feel like there's something I was going to talk about tonight. That was going to do story time or something, but I don't remember what it was now. Stop it, go away. Even if we finish tonight and all we get is the Qwilfish and the Smeargle, I'm actually kind of okay with that. I'm not overly upset by Qwilfish and Smeargle, if that's what we end up with. I'd really like to get a little more, though. No, I am not counting the Pyroar. I refuse. We already have one. Now we have 4. I don't want another one. I'm almost at the point where I'm going to start, like, Wonder Trading them away. That'd be hilarious. Brother. This is a lot tougher than I thought it was going to be. Woohoo! I'd really like to not run into any of these, thank you. Yeah, this is a lot worse than I thought it was going to be. I thought this was actually going to be an easy hunt, which is part of the reason why I chose it, because it was something that was high on my list. So weirdly enough, I vaguely recall when I was a kid. I vaguely recall this. It's a pretty distant memory at this point. I want to say that Qwilfish was one of my favorites back in the day. I had some weird ones that I remember were on that list. I remember really liking Qwilfish. I remember really liking Stantler. I don't remember why. I genuinely do not remember why I liked Stantler. So Stantler and Qwilfish were 2 old ones that I was fond of that were just out of left field completely. Funnily enough, there was another one that went through that kind of phase that was actually kind of funny. I remember when I was a kid, I was really fond of Mawile for some reason. I don't really remember why. I just thought it looked cool. And then I figured out that it sucked. And I started to not like it, and I just kind of forgot about it. And then Mega Mawile happened, and I started liking it a lot. Because it was like, oh, now it's even cooler, and it's useful. Whoa! And then they were like, nah, no more Mega Evolution. And I was like, oh, well, Mawile's going back in the bin. It's going back in the trash bin. Bye. It was nice using you while you lasted. I liked you, but bye. What, is that a Qwilfish out of water? There's a Qwilfish on a beach. Oh, I wish I hadn't moved. There was a Qwilfish on a beach. He was just chilling. I think I go back and post edit and like have that up on the screen right now, but he's just chilling on the beach for sure. He is 100% fish out of water. What a beast. I wonder how easy that is to do in editing. I haven't done any editing yet, but I'm thinking about that now. How hard is it going to be to actually, like, overlay my audio onto old footage? Like, oh, that'd be funny. I wonder if I can do that. Oh, that's going to be sick if I can do that. It'll be like a real YouTube video then. Oh. Also, other thing, I forgot about this, but I think here pretty soon, so I have this next week. What am I looking at? Is this like a Mafia hit? Brother, he's underwater. Wait, screw the shiny for a second. We've got like murder going on here. What is happening? Are you okay? Blink twice if you need help. Why is he underwater? Brother, he's drowning in there. He's dying. I guess he's fine. He seems okay. All right, I'll just leave. I don't know what's going on there. That clearly is like a Mafia hit. That poor Minccino is they put the concrete shoes on him. He's gone to sleep with the Qwilfishes. Things I didn't expect to see tonight. That. I wonder what that symbol means that's on their tail. I never thought about that till now. Man, we are getting really unlucky with this stupid fish. I mean, we're almost certainly going to get this thing before the night's over. Like, I do not think this is going to go to another night. The worst shiny so far that I've had happen was shiny Spinarak. That was the worst by a mile. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, shiny Spinarak was terrible. I am starting to consider a reset. That's why I'm going quiet, as I'm thinking. I am considering a reset. I think we go to the end of this real quick. And if we don't see one... So if we don't see one by the time we've made it over that border, we're going back on a reset. I'm going to take this time to once again complain about the existence of Herba Mystica and say that I really wish there was something else in this game besides Herba Mystica. Nothing. Except a reset. Alright, off we go again. I just realized I have my desktop audio muted. I could have other things up on the screen. Was it actually? I could actually do that, couldn't I? I could actually have music here on the other side. Holy cow. Oh, that's brilliant. Alright. Let's focus on the sandwich. I don't want to screw this up again. Alright, so this will be the third attempt at shiny Qwilfish. Hopefully I don't get caught in another blizzard that reduces my FPS to 5. Yo, what up, Zach? Hello to the YouTube crowd. We are going for a shiny Qwilfish right now. This will be the third attempt. We're getting a little bit unlucky. And then if we get the shiny Qwilfish, we're just going to hop straight over to the tropical biome and go for Grimer. That's the plan. But first we have to get the fish. And then it's 3 of these. Ah! I didn't mean to hit that button. Oh, come on. Every now and then, I get antsy, and I try to press the buttons too fast, and I keep forgetting that the game's input's a little slow. And I'll just get stuck on one input. Alright, here we go. From the side. Tasty sandwiches. Mmm. I will never get over how awful this is. Like, this is so unappetizing as a sandwich. I should not have put that there. That's going to be a problem. Oh, that's really going to be a problem. We're fine. It's okay. We're good. Sandwich on table. Alright, it worked. No, but seriously, on one planet, is anyone going to look at this type of sandwich and be like, yeah, that looks good? God, this animation. I'd never get over it. I'd never get over that. Alright, let it begin. Here we go. For swimming around in a circle, take number 3. Hooray. At least this time I have a better idea of how to limit the effect of that snowstorm. One of those sandwiches we did, we got hit by a blizzard, and it made everything crawl, and trying to move around or see anything in the middle of it was borderline impossible. Of course, there's a whole bunch spawning behind me again. So yeah, here we go. Once again, going around in a circle. And hoping that one of these turns silver. So yeah, like I've said a few times now, the one thing about shiny quillfish that I'm really finding to be a lot more of a pain than I was expecting is every now and then these quillfish will partially dive underwater underneath a reflection on the water surface, and it makes them look silver. So at a glance, it's like, oh, is that it? And then it's like, nope. Nope, it's just another one going underwater. Stop it. Get away from me. Alright, back the other way. So yeah, I've been at this for about an hour now trying to find a quillfish. We just got off of a Smeargle hunt that ended, thankfully, pretty quickly. I did not enjoy the Smeargle hunt. That was a very, very annoying back and forth. It was in a very... the Smeargle was a horde encounter, and it was in a spot that was absolutely terrible. Up against a wall. Give me the shiny fish I desire. You know what? At this point, I'll go for it. What's it? Lord Magikarp, give me the shiny fish I desire. If it popped out right there, that would have been the best clip ever. That would have been hilarious. But nope, we will continue to search for this tiny silver little dart and pray that when it spawns, it doesn't immediately shoot down to the bottom of the ocean and stay there. Honestly, that's what scares me most right now, is that it's going to spawn and it's going to do one of two things. It's either going to swim to the bottom of the ocean, or it is going to make a beeline for the edge of my vision and disappear. I have seen a few of these as I've been going around do exactly that. I do not want it to disappear on me. I'm trying to be very careful of not missing anything here. I'm starting to figure out the patterns that these things are spawning in. I'm trying to figure out exactly where they're appearing and where they're going. There is definitely a rhyme or reason to it. But it's still very hard to see. I do really wish that this game had the shiny sound that Arceus had. Just something to tell me that something's here. I'd kill for either a sound or a sparkle, just so it's easier to tell. At least Quillfish is bright silver, so that should be easiest to spot when it appears, but... I have no idea how someone who's colorblind would play this and actually hunt for things. I have absolutely no idea. I'd be very curious to know what that side of the community thinks about this. Let's see, nothing so far. We are... how far into this sandwich? Like maybe 5 minutes? So what, we're close to an hour? We're close to an hour worth of sandwiches probably, because I keep resetting like 10 minutes early. Because I'm trying to get the most use out of these sandwiches that I can, so I don't want to let them go on forever. Nothing. Well, I'm going to have to go back to trying to find something else to monologue about. Here we go. Going for the depths. And pulling from something. Here we go. I actually kind of want to go back at some point. If I could figure out how to... if I could figure out how to get actual recording going on like a 3DS or something, which if I remember correctly was a pain, I would not mind going back and either doing soft resetting or dex naving from either Omega Ruby or Sun and Moon or something. Because I do still have bank access over there, so I could still bring those over if I wanted to. And those are definitely easy to note. I actually have multiple 3DSs too, so I could definitely do like a small farm, so it wouldn't take forever. It'd still take a long time, but not forever. Not like this fish. Those are all purpley. Ancient field. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, thankfully, I actually have not had any problems with explosions yet. I've gotten, man, I've hunted across so many different generations now. I think the... oh, I remember. The sketchiest encounter that I have had was in Omega Ruby during a dex nav for a Luxio level 27, if I remember correctly. It had Roar. It used Roar. It failed. That was a moment where I remember I was like, "Ooh, that was close." It was very sketch. I had no idea that it had Roar. Caught me off guard. Thankfully, I did not get punished for it. So I have definitely skirted death in these shiny hunts before. In fact, I think actually there's only... how many shinies have I actually failed over the years? Okay, besides any that I'm just not aware of that have spawned in Scarlet without me knowing, the only ones that I can think of that I have failed were two that I had almost no control over. Both were from Arceus, are the ones that I remember that were aggravating. It just randomly didn't. It's sometimes in that if I remember correctly, how did it work in that game? There was some mischance. Something related to level or something, if I remember correctly. I'd have to go back and look. But it was a very small chance. I remember looking it up after the fact. And it was like, oh, that could have been done really badly. We're also talking about an event that happened like 6 years ago, I think that was. That was a long time ago when that happened, but I still remember it because it scared me. In fact, I think that was the event where I started looking up other types of things that could make me shiny fail besides Explosion, because I was aware of Explosion, but I was not thinking of Roar back then. And then, of course, there were the other things like Whirlwind, etc., that I figured out about after that. And the fish are coming on land again. Neat. Yeah, I think the only two that I have ever failed were in Arceus. It was a Ghastly and a Haunter, and they both appeared right before sunrise. Like, literally, the shiny noise went off, I saw them, I started running towards them, and just poof. It happened twice. So nice. I let it happen twice. There was no way I could figure out to recover them. The Dragon Rage Magikarp? No, I actually haven't. But that sounds hilarious. That sounds like an awesome Magikarp. I am definitely fond of anything with Magikarp that makes it stupidly powerful in ways it shouldn't be. The Hydro Pump Magikarp strategies I've seen have also been hilarious. Man, this fish just does not like me, which is reinforcing everything I knew about Qwilfish. This is not my only long hunt involving a Qwilfish. Arceus did not. My experience shiny hunting Arceus Qwilfish was about like what we're seeing now. I don't know why, but this fish does not like me. What time is it? 1:36. We're probably getting close to another reset point, actually. I am really focusing. It's so hard to see these sometimes. I'm just gonna go ahead and acknowledge there's almost like 100% chance that the shiny has spawned behind me and I have no idea. That would not shock me. The number of times that I've turned around and just barely caught the shiny spawning behind me has been insane. Alright, back the other way. I thought it would be borderline guaranteed to get a Qwilfish before the night's over, but man, I'm starting to wonder. I'm honestly surprised the Lapras hasn't turned into a shiny yet, just for pain. Dragon Rage, our Magikarp was owned by a trainer early game in Pokemon Crystal exclusive event. That does kind of ring a bell, actually. I'd have to Google that to remember. Early game Pokemon Crystal exclusive event. I don't remember. If I remember correctly, the only thing... See, when Pokemon Crystal was still like back in the day, when it was still like popular or whatever, I didn't have a way to get exclusive events because of where I lived. Hooray, growing up in the middle of nowhere. I think it was Jirachi was the first one that I could get with exclusive event. Or maybe it was Celebi, and it was something in Gen 3, I think. It was a Gen 3 something was the first one I ever got. So yeah, if it was from an exclusive event, I have no idea. Man, I was doing good back then just having Pokemon. That was... I was just doing good back then to have that. That's... Still nothing. I think I'm going to have to reset this again. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Get away from me. I don't really care if I get into combat with one of these, but I'd rather avoid it just because it's a waste of time. Something over there? No, just more of those. Man! Lapras is still not shiny. I am so waiting for that thing to turn shiny. Just that I'm 100% convinced that Lapras is randomly going to turn shiny before the thing I'm actually hunting. I'm going to full odds that before I hit this. Think I can give this another 5 minutes? Oh, I know what this is reminding me of. This is the same thing that happened when I went for the Spinarak. This is exactly the same thing that happened when I went for the Spinarak. Spinarak was something special when I shiny hunted it in this game. It was one of those where I had to, like... Oh my god. I think that one went like 7 sandwiches before I finally found it. I do not want to know how many shiny Spinaraks I missed on that hunt, because that one was really hard to see. Why are there ones just popping out and popping back in, just randomly in the background there? Holy cow. Is that what's been happening behind me this whole time? Stop it. Alright, well, probably should reset here in a minute. I'm trying to get the most out of my Herba Mystica, so it doesn't make sense to go too much longer. And I don't have an Herba Mystica, like, super farm set up yet. I am working on it, but I need more time. Not too much more time. It's really close. Wait. Nope, those are still purple. Great. Come on. Ah! Okay, now everything's awful. Oh, everything just suddenly got awful. Oh man, I knew it was gonna happen soon. Oh, now everything sucks. I can't see anything now. When I chose to shiny hunt this, I just did not at all factor in the blizzard. I did not at all factor it in. I ran into this pretty early in one of my other resets. And then I was very aware that I messed up. But I committed. I'm committed to the fish. I will keep going until the fish blesses me with a silver. There could be a silver quillfish in the middle of that storm, and I would just not see it right now. I probably should go ahead and reset at this point. I feel like I should go ahead and reset. It's probably been about 20 minutes. There's not much more point in reducing more of my Herba Mystica. Yeah. This is wonderful! Everything is silver now! And it's at like 5 FPS. I have at least figured out that even though this is like a really intense storm, if you keep your camera close to the water, for some reason that makes everything not completely awful. I think it has to be a reset. It was non-Pokemon Crystal. It was Gen 1. It was the event which only about 20 players got the carp. Oh my gosh. Wow, 20 players. Oh, it was probably... Was it one of those events in Japan specifically? I feel like that is definitely ringing a bell. Event-specific Magikarp with Dragon Rage. I remember I think they also got that Pikachu with Surf too, didn't they? I should reset. Any silvers? Yeah, we're at the reset point. Okay. Reset it. Reset the clock. Do it again. Run it back. Make another sandwich. Oh, I hate making these sandwiches. Come on. I wish I could Google some of this stuff too on the side here while I'm trying to do this, but I don't have any free hands. Well, at least we're done with that blizzard. That's nice. Why did he just sit there and shiver instead of actually making the table? What? I haven't seen him do that before. Just, hey, make a picnic table. Nah, I'd rather sit here and shiver. I feel like there's been some other weird things besides the Dragon Rage Magikarp that they've done for events, but I can't think of what they were off the top of my head. But I feel like there's been some other wild things. The Magikarp with Dragon Rage is obviously really high on the list. I feel like there's been something else too that was really crazy. Obviously the Pikachu with Fly, Pikachu with Surf, all those weird ones are on the list. I did it again! This is just like the worst. This is the worst! It's so bad looking! Oh my god, it's so bad looking. Why is one of the Pokemon celebrating in the background for this just obscene offense to all of mankind's culinary history? We have achieved so many things, and it's all led to this sandwich. This sandwich. Oh yeah, it's a thing of beauty. Yeah, a tasty original. I don't care how many times I make sandwiches in this game, it will never get old just marveling at how unappetizing they look. I feel like so far the worst one has been the tofu one. Alright, all those were here, I think, before. Did that not work? Wait, something's going on. Did I do that wrong? No. No, there's the dudes. Yeah. Why did those other things spawn? Was it because I haven't seen that happen before. That was weird. Anyway. Back to regular scheduled programming for the next 20 minutes as I run in a circle and continue to look for a silverfish. Man, this is such an intense game of patience right now. The Dragon Rage Mountain given Tamamushi University campaign. Wow. Wait, what? Wait, you mean 1998? That's like... That was a super early event then. That would explain why... That's still funny, though. You guys want a Magikarp with a Dragon Rage? Here you go! It's like, here's a fish. We gave it a gun. Maybe a fish with a bazooka would probably be more accurate. Imagine if they actually made that a thing in the main series game where Magikarp can just learn that naturally. That would actually make the fishermen, oh my gosh, like old school Heart Gold Soul Silver fishermen, where they have 6 Magikarps in a row and every single one of them has Dragon Rage. Oh man, that would make some interesting stories. But yeah, that's fascinating to me that that actually existed at one point. It's cool that in our history the Magikarp with Dragon Rage existed. Meanwhile, the Silver Quillfish just doesn't exist. It's a myth. We have the Magikarp with Dragon Rage. We don't have the Silver Quillfish, though. I do not want to know how many of these I have encountered at this point. I am sure it is probably a terrifying amount. I am probably like 1,000 plus into this. Which, ironically, I think is actually the number that I was up to when I did this in Arceus. So we really are having a full run back on that Quillfish. Why does that Milcery look so different? That's a normal one, right? That's not shiny. Why does he look so different? The Gyarados event that has Fly. Brother, that'd be sick. That'd be so sick. Whoa. Flying type stab. That'd be... Would that actually be like low-key really strong? I'd be curious to know from like a competitive standpoint how good a Gyarados with Fly would be. Maybe not strong competitively, but it'd be hilarious. It also would make a lot of sense, honestly, actually. That's actually a really good point. Why can Gyarados not learn Fly? Yo! 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 Yo, 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 yo! Yes, thank you! Finally! We're done. That was way more obvious than I thought it was going to be. And I will continue to catch these all in quick balls because I cannot be bothered to do anything else. Uh-oh. That wasn't supposed to happen. That's the first one that's just not stayed in the ball. Uh-oh. That thing doesn't have explosion, right? He responded, and this thing is not wanting to stay in the ball, and I do not have a good way to knock down its health. I will admit it's because I got really lazy, and I was relying really heavily on quick balls. I am aware of my mistake now, and I will rectify it in the future. I will keep throwing dive balls at this thing until... Oh, there we go. We're done! We can move on. No more fish. We have been blessed. So wait, were we blessed by Lord Magikarp? Or were we actually blessed by the Gyarados? Because that's what we were talking about when we got it. It can't explode, sadly. What kind of monster are you? You know how long we were here for, man? Don't wish for that thing to explode. Don't do this to me. I paid my tax, alright? We did the, like, 3,000 fish thing. Like, we're good. That was a lot of fish. I'm going to contribute that to the talking about Gyarados, though. We were talking about Gyarados, that thing showed up. I mean... Alright. I don't actually know where the best spot over here is to look for Grimer, so I'm just going to kind of hang out until we find, like, a nice little clump. So yeah, now we're just going to run around here. We got the primary one, so if we get an extra, that's great. That was really early, too, so we have plenty of time to sit over here. Oh, I just realized why this is going to suck. Oh, yeah, this is going to be interesting. One fish in the sea has to be an atomic bomb. That for some reason, that image in my head is just absolutely golden. You're just going along, having a nice old time, enjoying your life, and all of a sudden the landmine shows up and just kaboom. It's only one quillfish can be the bomb. And it is not that one. Which is kind of funny, considering it's the one that actually has the Evo that looks like it would be a nuke. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's some Grimer. This is decent. Oh yeah, this is decent. Maybe this is the spot. Some Oddish mixed in too. Okay. We'll hang out here. Gloom, Vileplume. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad. Any of these could go shiny and I'd be fine with it. Alright, this is where we live until the end of this sandwich, and then we will move on and find something else. I don't know what I want to go for after this. We'll take a look at the decks after we do this. I don't think I ever really appreciated how hard it is on the eyes to try and pick out every single individual color on the screen of all these different creatures until tonight, really. I've done a lot of shiny hunting on Scarlet already, but the modder that I'm using right now is really big and it's in my face. So my eyes are having to do a lot of traveling. Okay, Muck can spawn here. Interesting. I'll have to keep that in mind. Oh, this is a better loop. Let's do this. Oh, this is a good loop. We'll call this the fruit loop. Alright, so what do we think it's going to be? What's actually going to go shiny here? It looks like we have a couple of competitors. So it could be the Grimer, it could be the Gloom, it could be the Oddish, it could be the Muck, or it could be a Vileplume. Is what it looks like here. Any of these would be okay with me. There's a lot of things that we can turn those into. The Muck is green. Stun Tank exploding would smell terrible. Amen. I will not argue with that at all. Are you kidding me? Wait! Brother! Brother! Yo! Heck yeah! I'm still being lazy with my quick balls. Alright, well, we answered that question really quick. It was the Muck is the next shiny. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. I don't know why I like Alolan Muck so much. I actually really am fond of that as a Pokemon in general. Okay, well. Huh. Okay, I guess we'll just keep looking. That's... I wasn't expecting that. That completely caught me off guard. I don't remember at all what I was saying before that. Muck can explode. Great! Thank God the quick ball worked. Thank goodness that quick ball worked. Remind me to get something with damp. I need to set a reminder for something with damp, because I do not want to see something explode on me. I'm getting very lucky. My laziness has not killed me yet. It will kill me before this is done. What is it with the storms in this area? It's like every single area has this awful storm that can happen, and it just tanks the frame rate. There is a statistic that I'd really be curious to know. That just occurred to me as I'm running around here. Something I really, really, really desperately want to know. I wish there was a way to tell. How many shiny Deerling / Sawsbuck have I seen and just not realized? I am like morbidly curious to know. I really want to know how many of those I have seen, because I have checked as many Deerling as I can, because that little flower on their forehead, but it is so hard to see from a distance, and so many have like spawned out of existence without me realizing it. Oh wait, what am I doing? I'm saving before I forget. That was potentially almost dangerous. Completely forgot about that. I was so excited I forgot. But anyway, I really want to know how many shiny Deerling / Sawsbuck I have seen and just completely ignored. Because I guarantee you it's probably going to be at least like 3 or 4. Particularly for the Sawsbuck, because I'll be honest, I've sat there, I've compared them, I've looked for things to tell easily on them. I can't find anything between Sawsbuck. Sawsbuck regular and Sawsbuck shiny, to me, looks basically identical. It looks like the only difference between the two is a slight fur shade change. So I think it's kind of in the same boat as Elekid and Behemoth and Greedent, where it's such a subtle difference that I just can't discern it. Once again, reminder that it is terrible that there is no shiny notification in this game, or sparkle, or anything to let you know that it is shiny, and you are just supposed to somehow tell from looking at them. Which is terrible. But anyway, I digress. Probably seen at least 2 billion shiny Deerling. I'll be totally honest, it would not shock me if I have seen just billions of them. Actually, the one that I am near positive that the one that I've really been burned on more than anything else is the, oh man. Oh, this is embarrassing. What's the name? Oh my god, I can't remember the name of what it evolves into. It's the little tadpole that evolves into Bellibolt. Why can't I think of its name right now? Oh my gosh, what is that called? What is that sleeping by the tree? Oh, it's a Deerling. What is that thing called? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. The little tadpole that Bellibolt evolves in, or the little tadpole that evolves into Bellibolt is the other thing that I am like, I am near positive I was actually staring at a shiny of those once, but I didn't know because it was really, 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 really early on. It's just that little tadpole. It's the little tadpole. It looks like a little light bulb or like a little binky, like a baby rattle, and it just like floats around in the air. It's really tiny. It's from this generation. It's just whatever Bellibolt's pre-evolution is. That is disturbing, seeing the Grimer coming after me like that. I'm just gonna move on. That's terrifying. Grimer. But yeah, this generation was killer for me, because obviously this is the first generation where I haven't had a notification sound, so going into this blind and having absolutely no idea what any of the shiny patterns were, yeah, that was that wasn't my smartest idea. And now I'm going to be a little bit more aware of that if they do another game like this, where I will look up all the shinies beforehand if they pull something like this again. Okay, now it's bugging me. Why can't I not think of it? Didn't it have WOG in the name or something? Okay, hang on. Now it's driving me nuts. I want to know. What was it? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's this thing. It's the Tadbulb. Yeah, I'm near positive that I've seen a shiny Tadbulb, but I just didn't know it at the time. Also, why was that thing not named Woglet? I feel like Woglet would have been way better. But that's just my opinion. Because then it could have been Poliwog plus Lit. Tadbulb. I know, Tadbulb just sounds like a grass type. Anyway, I digress. I will also admit that I'm not looking nearly as hard as I have been now since we've gotten two. Back to back, I'm just kind of chilling. Oh my gosh, we're done with the Grimer line completely. Yo, we're done. What? Shake it, shake it, shake it. Huh. Okay, I didn't think that's how it was gonna go. Wallet? Yeah? Yeah, I'd be down with Wallet too. Anything than Tadbulb. Tadbulb just sounds like a grass type name. Wallet would be way better. Okay, well, I wasn't planning on that. So, we're completely done with Grimer. And Muck. I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave. I don't want to be here anymore. We're just gonna go somewhere else. I didn't plan for this. Eat the Grimer. I'm not gonna eat the Grimer. I'm not eating that, man. You can eat it if you want to. I will let you experiment with that, my friend. You can let me know how it is. Could get Stunky. Where was Stunky at? I don't know how much sandwich time I have left. We may not have enough sandwich time left. Wasn't that in Kitakami somewhere? Oh my god, I swear it was in Kitakami somewhere. I don't know how much sandwich time we have left. If you tell me real quick where it's at, we can go there and try to see if we can get it with whatever's left of the sandwich. I genuinely do not remember where that thing was at. Oh, there's a mass outbreak of Tentacruel here? How curious. We have like just barely time left on this Actually, do we already have Stunky and Skuntank? We might already have both of those. Now I'm trying to remember. Because I know that in Arceus, that was one of Stunky and Skuntank were one of my priority hunts. Stunky is in the surrounding area of the big lake of Paldea. It's in Paldea? Really? What, this lake? No, surely not. Big lake. Hang on. So it is base game. Right? It is base game. Oh, it's over there too. What? I swear I have never seen one over there. Huh? I don't know how much sandwich I have left. I'll at least run over here and just like run around in a circle. Come on. Here we go. Oh, I need to remember to save my game again. I forgot again. I also like how it's just casual plane rides back and forth. That's what the implication here is. Oh, it is here. Son of a gun. Oh, wow. Why do I not remember this at all? Dude, I have like no memory of these things being here. Oh, this is a much gentler hunt. Oh, this is way gentler than the other things we've been doing tonight. Oh, this is easy. Oh my god, look at them all just popping them everywhere. Oh, Sableye, that's odd. Oh, this is way easier. This is... hundreds of these things. Wow, we are chewing through these fast. This reminds me of when I went for, what was it, Sandygast? Sandygast, if I remember correctly, was weird with how much it just popped in everywhere. It was very common. Nope, dang it. I stepped on a skunk. I know I have Skuntank, but I don't know that I have Stunky. We'll see. I'm still gonna stick this out. Oh no, that's not it. Whoa, whoops. So yeah, I guess it's time to start thinking about what the next major hunt will be that we'll dedicate a sandwich to completely. What will come after this? What else is on my list of things that I'd really like to pick up? Is Gooey 10 out, 2 out of 10. Oh my god. Considering that thing is like just living trash and biodegradable waste, like I feel like if you even like licked that thing, I feel like you'd be going to the hospital and you probably wouldn't be coming back. I feel like that's a one-way trip. I don't know why, but like Alolan Muck with those wild colors with the pinks and the yellows and stuff, just for some reason looks like it'd be very fruity tasting. That's probably like the weirdest take I could come up with for that. It just looks like it'd be weirdly fruity. Oh, we must... I wonder how much time we have left on this. I didn't think we had much time left, but this is making me think that we've got... Oh, we definitely have a lot more than I thought. We may get the shiny Stunky before this is said and done. Why is there a random picnic table in the middle of this? I keep seeing it pop in every now and then. I mean, bright red, that shit. Oh my god! Brother! Bro! 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 You wanted a shiny Stunky, here you go! I've gotten the Stunky! Mission accomplished! We deliver here. This is weird. We've gotten 4 shinies in one sandwich. What is going on with this sandwich? It was just like cursed. We had 3 resets in a row with nothing, and now it's just suddenly like, hey, here you go. We save again. So that's a Quillfish, a Grimer, a Muck, and now the Stunky. The Stunky tastes like fart 0 out of 10. That is such a hot take. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's nothing I've ever thought about until tonight, thanks to you. I appreciate that for making me think about what a Stunky tastes like, and it potentially tasting like farts. Oh man, my view of some of these Pokemon have been changed forever. Should I just go for something? Oh man. I'm just gonna keep going until I get a second one. Screw it. I'm already here. Why not? Trying to think of what other poison types I could go for real quick, just for the sake of... Oh. Oh, I wonder if I have enough sandwich to do that. Oh, that's definitely... Hang on, wait. Ah, shoot. Hang on. Okay, so we got the one Stunky. Where is it? Since we have the poison type thing active, real quick, let's go over here, and with like whatever... We have like 5 minutes left or something. Let's, real quick. I want to check this. If it's not already done. It might already be done. We'll see. No, it's still kicking. Don't ask why, I don't know. I am really fond of this Pokemon for some reason. I don't know why. I am very fond of Mareanie. The poison frog that stands up... Oh, you're talking about Croagunk? That was... Croagunk as Kitakami, right? I think that's Kitakami. Trying to think of what else. If there's anything else on the list. Oh my god, that Magikarp made my heart stop for a second. No way! What is happening? What is happening? That's 5 on 1 Sam. It's a female, thank you! What is going on? Why are you tasting Pokemon, man? What's up with you? What is with tasting Pokemon? I can't believe we gotten 5 shinies on 1 sandwich. This is insane. This is gonna be a wild compilation when I upload this to YouTube eventually. What is going on? This sandwich just keeps delivering. Is this... How much time... Okay, does that was it. That was the end of the sandwich. Oh my god. Okay. I need a minute. We need a minute. We need to take a rain check on this. Hold up. So we got the... We reset... We went through 3 sandwiches with nothing. And then we got a Quillfish, a Muck, a Grimer, the requested Stunky, and a Mareanie. All on 1 sandwich. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. That was unexpected. I just kind of broke. I just kind of broke. Okay. What time is it? We have enough time for one. Alright, so we had a request for Frog That Stands Up. I'm pretty sure that that is Kitakami. Wasn't it? Wasn't Croagunk added in Kitakami, or am I just completely misremembering? Oh, my Kitakami dex isn't complete. That's not good. That'll make this a little bit harder to look up. Was it added in Kitakami, or am I just completely... Gives you more than shiny fish. Yeah, no kidding. That really ended up paying off in ways I did not expect. The good luck. The good luck. Hang on. We're going to do this. We're going to look this up the old-fashioned way, because I don't know where this thing is. Poison Frog That Stands Up is Croagunk. Where is it, though? Is it even in this game? I actually don't know. We're finding out. South Province Area 5, West Province Area 2. So it's... Oh, that's where it spawns. What? So not only is the frog in Palkia, like you said, it looks like the frog is basically pretty dang close to where Stunky is. In both spots. Really? Why do I not remember this? Dude, it has been so long since I've actually completed this dex. Okay, well, this takes a lot longer to scroll through than I thought it did. Okay, well, that was annoying. Let me just double check and make sure. Yeah. Funky. Alright, well, let's scope it out and see what we're looking for in terms of which sandwich is going to be most efficient on this. I have a feeling it's going to be fighting type. But which area is going to be better? Probably this area, right? It's probably going to be walking by the river, if I'm correct. Let's see. Ouch. How peaceful this area is. Oh, good grief, it's this stupid little fish. I don't know. Get away from me! Why is this flamingo so aggressive? I was just trying to get a good look at that fish. Okay. So, according to the notes, it should be somewhere along this river. So the question is it better to farm for it here? Or is it better to farm for it in the other spot? Oh my gosh, that's kind of disturbing. I don't know why that looks so unsettling to me, but seeing all the tadpole just kind of congregating under that bridge is disturbing. Man, see, I'm so screwed up. I just genuinely do not remember ever seeing Croagunk here, so I'm just kind of, like, lost on where it's supposed to be. There's a Meowth. Montotoros. See, I don't remember ever seeing this here. Is it really supposed to spawn here? Sure, eat my input. That was cool. I just want to be clear that I definitely pressed the jump button. Yanmega tastes like raw steak and stunky. What is going on with the taste testing here? That's such an out of left field taste test. Yanmega of all things. We need a check on. Okay, that's interesting. There's the Skuntank grouping. I have not seen any fighting type. Oh, I've seen the stupid flamingo. Okay, that's gonna be an interesting competition. Let's scope out the other area. Let's swap over here. Let's check this spot out. This is supposed to be the other spot where they're at. I just think it's just so weird that I literally have no recollection of seeing these. I don't know why. Like, very clearly I grabbed this at some point. That's a Murkrow. Oh, this is going to be very competitive. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it is here. Ooh. Oh. Okay, I can overlap some hunts here that I'm interested in. Is it just those two if I do poison? It sure looks like it would be. That Psyduck is feeling something. That Psyduck is kind of looking like how I felt earlier. Just lying there, feeling miserable. Oh, Gummy's here. Hello, Gummy. Okay. Okay, I think I got this locked in. Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do here. We will do a poison hunt. We're gonna do a poison hunt, and we're gonna overlap the Croagunk and the Wooper. Alright, so we're doing Croagunk and Wooper, and then whatever poison we find. Alrighty. Save the progress, and save it again, because you never trust it the first time. Alright, I have enough time left tonight to do one last hunt. No reset. So if we get a shiny, we'll go the full length of the hunt, save it. If we don't get anything, obviously we'll reset. So we can do the same exact thing. It's eat them all. Slacking steak, pork, chicken, fish, alligator. What in the world? Where are we getting these notes from on what things taste like? Who's eating these poor Pokemon? What? Why would you eat a Slacking in the first place? That's such an odd one. Slacking tastes like everything. What a strange bunch of information to have access to now. What Slacking of all things tastes like. Put that there. Put that there. Oh my gosh. I just want to be clear that so far tonight, out of everything that has been discussed for taste, don't you dare fall off the sandwich. No, stop, put the pick in. Okay, good. Out of everything that's been discussed for taste, I still think the most unappetizing thing out of everything that's been discussed are still these sandwiches. I'm sorry, but these things do not look edible. Why would you eat this? Why would anyone eat that thing? I just want to... when he does the success thing and does that little, oh, it's good, He's hiding the pain. Like, he's very clearly in pain. It's not a good sandwich. That's not food. When did I put Arceus in my party? I don't remember this. Alrighty. Here we go again. Really would like to see the Wooper or the Croagunk. Either one would be fine with me. I actually don't know that I have any Croagunk right now. This seems to be a pretty efficient hunt, though. There's a lot of stuff popping in. If it rolls on one of these, it should be pretty... That Wooper is just lying there looking dead. I don't know what that Wooper was doing, but he was just lying down on the ground, and he literally just looked dead. Oh, yay, the storm stopped. My FPS is recovered. Heck yeah. That's awesome. Oh, this is 10 times easier for looking at things. You know, it's only after going for all these others that I really truly appreciate just how terrible of a hunt the Qwilfish actually was in terms of spotting it. That makes me not want to do water types in the future. Stop it. Although we have a very interesting overlap going on here because the sandwich they made is the worst thing I ever tried. The sandwich is getting Dude, that sandwich deserves that. That is not food, whatever that is. Oh, is it you said the Voltorb tastes like uranium or something? That is definitely more edible than that sandwich. Yeah, they overlap between... Okay, we're in range of Zepiper too, I guess. Didn't realize that. I just forgot what I was about to say. Oh yeah, no, the Wooper Shiny and the Croagunk both overlapping is very distracting. So the problem here is that Croagunk is just blue by default. The Wooper Shiny is blue. So I can't just look for the color blue. Oh, the rain's back. That didn't take long. That rain does make it a lot harder to see. That is surprising. I haven't really truly appreciated until tonight just how awful, or how much of an impact, I should say, the rain makes on actually being able to see the shade. The actual shade these have with the constant raindrops just falling. That is a very strong impact. Alright, so we can play that game again of what's going to go shiny first. Croagunk or Wooper? I kind of feel like there's this actual decent chance that the very first shiny we're going to see here is actually going to be Clodsire. I would not be shocked to see Clodsire just suddenly pop up as a shiny. I would not complain. I would not at all complain about the Clodsire. Anything? Nope, those are all regular Wooper. Alright, well, we're once again in a chill streak. It looks like our back-to-back blitz of shinies has finally calmed down for a little bit. That was insane. That was just an insane back to back to back to back, no chill. So what, that was just a shiny basically every 6 minutes? Is what we were hitting there for a second? Was the average? That's kind of nutty. You know what's funny is actually because we have that little spawn in the middle of all of this, there's a chance, a real chance, that we might see a shiny Seviper or a shiny Stunky again. I feel like it's very low odds because it's like that only one spawn, but hey. It could definitely happen. Anything? Nope, stop it. Well, so while we're running around in a circle for this, I'm trying to think of, I think one of the things that I want to go for pretty soon is probably going to be the Alolan Vulpix. There are a couple of dragon types too that I'd like to go for. But I'd really like to get my hands on an Alolan Vulpix. I don't have either of those right now. It'd be really nice to get both Alolan Vulpix, both of them, so that way I can get the Ninetales as well. So maybe that can be a hunt here in some point in the future. I need to make a list. I need to sit down and actually make a list and figure out what happened. Why did I get... What? Why did he just aggro all of a sudden? It said he was caught off guard. I was caught off guard. I didn't touch him. I'm confused. On my screen, I very clearly didn't touch him. Okay. I will just attribute that to madness. Anything over there? Nope. Nothing over there. I think Croagunk, if I remember correctly, is like a shading difference. It's like a little bit more yellowish, slightly. It's not quite the pure blue that it normally is. So they basically both should stand out. This shouldn't be one of those hunts where I have to squint at every single one. But it's definitely not going to jump out and slap me like some of the other ones have tonight. Nothing. Okay, so the one thing I'm very quickly figuring out about this hunt is Wooper being so tiny makes it very, very difficult on the eyes to discern. Is that a shiny? No, damn it! I knew it! I knew Croagunk was going to throw me off. Ah! The blue color. I got tripped up. Arceus tastes like goat, God, Zeus, Germany. Germany? France? Hamburger, cat dog, why is Germany and France in there? That's what I want. And how do you quantify what Germany and France taste like? Wait, what's the taste of France? I just assumed that Germany just tastes like bratwurst. I would just have to assume that. I am so mad that that Croagunk caught me off guard and convinced me it was a Wooper and it wasn't. That's not very super. I would really like a Wooper. Or Krogong. I'll take either one. I'm not like picky, but I mean, come on. If you're gonna show me something blue, show me a blue Wooper, please. I'm still stuck on trying to figure out what France tastes like. I'm still thinking about that comment. Would France just taste like wine? That's the only thing I can think of that's like the characteristic French thing that they have or are known for is their wine. There's gotta be... Nope. See, now I'm spoiled. After getting all those shinies in a row, going back to normal odds, it's just like, oh man. This feels weird. I will always check up here, just in case. France tastes like baguettes and Germany tastes like beer. There's two very distinct tastes going on there. I feel like Germany wouldn't be offended. Be like, yeah, we're proud of our lagers. And then, I'm not sure how France would feel about being associated with baguettes. We don't have any French people in here to weigh in on that. Now I want to know what would every country taste like if it was a stereotype for like taste. What would each one be? I mean, if America had a taste, it would just have to 100% be a hamburger, right? Mexico would be like a quesadilla or something. Canada would be maple syrup. I'm trying to think of like everything that a country is known for from a culinary perspective. Now, this is a wild trip. This is a wild trip down a very strange rabbit hole that I wasn't expecting to go down tonight. But here we are. God. Okay, I was not expecting this, but it has turned out that hunting for shiny Wooper is like going through a minefield. Okay, there's something sleeping over here. It's a Krogong. Switzerland tastes like nothing. It's neutral. That's a good one. I like that one. It tastes like neutral. That's a clever one. I approve of that one. That's a really clever one. I guess that would mean it would taste like tofu or something, right? Like the most neutral food in existence. Oh yeah, this is definitely eye strain galore. Is there a shiny over there? Nope. Whew, this area is definitely something. I almost stepped on a Wooper again. This is literally a minefield of Wooper. Like oil and hamburgers. Yep, pretty much. Yep. Yep, it's sad because it's true. I am so focused on trying to see these Woopers. Nothing there, nothing there. My gosh. It's getting to that point in the night where I am definitely starting to lose energy, and I can definitely tell I'm getting more quiet. I gotta find something else to monologue about. I don't know how how long have I been going for this now? We probably got, I would guess we are halfway through the sandwich. That's my guess, is we're halfway through the sandwich right now, and still no Wooper and no Croagunk. It is now morning. This is weird. Oh, everything is changing color. That is the other aggravating thing about not having any shiny noise. I gotta rant here for again. Not having a shiny noise or not having a shiny effect means that if you are hunting at night and you get used to looking for a very specific shade, the change to day just throws everything off. And then you have to learn a totally new color, which is stupid. Is any Wooper over here hiding? Nope, doesn't look like it. New Zealand tastes like kiwis and sheep. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably fair. That seems like two fair associations. Gosh dang it! Could probably make a joke in there too about hobbits. Oh, that's a Wooper. Nope, nope, no. It's amazing how well the Wooper just blends in naturally in this environment, especially with it, like, just laying in mud. I saw that Meryl out there and that tripped me up because it was a different shade of color than what I'm used to seeing. There's so many Wooper that are just, like, buried. They're just buried. They're like little Wooper seeds, and I don't know how to feel about that. Also, that's a phrase now that we have, is just the Wooper seed. Behold my field of Wooper. Wow, we definitely have swung the pendulum all the way back the other direction. Holy cow. We are all the way back in the other direction in terms of luck. Just one Wooper, please. That's all I need. Just one. One Wooper, one Croagunk. Either one. It's fine. I will admit, I am keeping a sharper eye out for the Wooper. I am definitely keeping a sharper eye out for the Wooper. But I'm not seeing anything. Obviously. That's a tiny Clod. Wow, he's small. That is a really tiny Clodsire. Holy cow. Wooper tastes like fit. Why is Eevee in there? Why does it taste like Eevee? I mean, the fish I get, but why does it taste like Eevee? No, actually, I need an explanation on that one. I want to know. You have a Pokemon that's like fluffy, and a Pokemon that's not fluffy and it's part fish. That's such a specific distinction. A fascinating distinction, but it's very specific. I also just generally feel like Eevee is probably one of those Pokemon that just would never get eaten if this was a real world scenario. It'd be one of those ones that would be on the do not eat list. Or Wooper. Eevee and Wooper are cute and goofy. Okay. That's fair. That's actually plenty fair. No, don't step! I saw it. I tried to stop. I couldn't stop in time. Still no Wooper. No Croagunk. Just the sweet sound of silence. And nothing. These ones that keep popping in behind me give me so much anxiety from a shiny hunting standpoint. I hate that they do that. Oh, that bothers me so much that they do that. Because I just know that for certain that I'm missing ones behind me. I have to be missing ones behind me. Oh well. Even if we go through this whole entire hunt and don't get a single thing, like even if we don't get any Croagunk or we don't get a Wooper or anything, this was still a very productive night. One way or another. That last chain, that was still just absolutely insane with the those 5 in a row. I'm not gonna be able to get over that. Come on. One freebie. Just one for the sandwich and I'm fine. Actually, I went, before I started stream today, I went and reviewed the shiny odds in this game, just because I was curious, because I couldn't remember what I said. Zambia tastes like bananas? That is very specific, Banana Island. Okay, I will take your word for it, because I actually can't remember where that was. Oh, but back to the point that I was about to say. If you told me what the odds in this game were, I wouldn't believe you. It's so weirdly polarizing, the odds in this game. Because I can have nights where I go in here and I just get like 4 in a row, full odds, just walking around, and then I have nights where just nothing happens, and I feel like more often than not, I have nights where I get 4 in a row, full odds. Like something crazy like that happens. But it's still the same odds as any other game. And even with using the shiny sandwich, it's only like a, they said it's a 1 in 1,000 or something for each one of these. It doesn't feel like 1 in 1,000. Not after that last sandwich. That last sandwich felt a lot different. I'd be very curious to actually be able to see the science that it uses to determine the shininess. Like behind the hood, exactly how is it doing the generation? Because it probably is 1 in 1,000 with the shiny sandwich, but I'm wondering if how the Pokemon actually spawn in influences it as well. Also, we are still sitting here with nothing on this sandwich. This sandwich is still a dud. I haven't seen any. I have no idea if I've missed one. It is very possible that I missed one somewhere. It's very likely I missed one somewhere, let's be honest. How much time do we have? Not a whole lot of time left on this sandwich. It's gonna have to pop. What is that Clodsire doing over there? Okay, and he's gone. Never mind. He was vibing, literally vibing, and then he just disappeared. Croagunk. We are probably down in the last few minutes of the sandwich. We're not out of the woods yet. We could still have one pop up. The other night, I was about to end it, and in like the last 30 seconds of the sandwich, a shiny popped. So we could still get one. Here is the hours or the seconds tick down. It could still happen. Italy tastes like Italian food. And Italians being mad at pineapple pizza. I feel like the more apt meme would be Italians being mad at the rest of the world for breaking spaghetti in half. What's funny is that meme is actually true and I didn't realize it. Oh, there we go. Okay. Shiny frog. Shiny frog has been acquired in the last, like, minute of the sandwich. Just like the other night. And it was acquired right as I was talking about breaking spaghetti in half. Sorry to anybody who sees this who's Italian. We're not actually breaking spaghetti in half, I promise. Actually, we're totally breaking spaghetti in half, I'm sorry. We're definitely breaking the spaghetti because it's not fitting in the pot otherwise. And I'm impatient. No, but what I was going to say is there was an Italian, an older gentleman that I knew a long time ago. And I remember I went over to his house one time. And this man just dead ass gave a whole entire lecture on the proper ways of cooking spaghetti and just went down this huge rabbit hole of telling us everything about the proper way to cook spaghetti. So the whole meme about Italians being really obsessed with how to break it, like, the exact way to cook spaghetti seems to be actually truthful, which is very surprising. That's the first internet memeism that, from what I can tell, is actually pretty on the money. I will never forget that. I will never forget him. He went on such a rant about all the ways he hates the way that we cook spaghetti over here and all the things that we do wrong. And I was just sitting there the whole time, just like, yeah, I can't believe people do that. Well, knowing I do that all the time. Yeah, the poison frogs need to readjust there. I ain't got nothing I got nothing against the Italians. They blessed us with good food. The Italians have got it nailed down when it comes to food. Their culinary sense is on point. I am a fiend for a lot of stuff that comes out of Italy. Yo! 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 Yes! 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 We got the shiny Wooper too! Yo! Yes! Go on the ball! Stay in the ball! That's right, you stay in the ball! Why did starting to talk about Italians and Italian food and Italian cuisine and all that just suddenly bring out the shinies? Why? That's gonna be in the clips. Me talking about Italian culinary skills is gonna be in the clips. Because it's completely surrounding these shinies. Alright, well, hi YouTube. Here we go. I got a lot of explaining to do. Is that oh no, that's a Croagunk. That I just almost lost it. Winter, vodka, and fire. What a combo! Winter, vodka, and fire. Don't winter and fire just cancel each other out and just make more vodka? Am I crazy? Dude, that's exactly what it is. You're right. We were talking about food, and then all of a sudden they just came out of the woodwork. The frog came out when we started talking about it, and the whooper came out when we started talking about it. They both. That's hilarious. I'd also like to point out that they were both last-minute shinies. Like, that sandwich is about to reset any second now. Actually, I think it just did. It just did. Those were both in the last 3 or 4 minutes of this sandwich. Wow. Wow. Alright. What a weird night. What a very weird night. We talked about Magikarp. We talked about the weird ways that Magikarp has existed in the past. We had the weird Smeargle interaction at the beginning of the stream. We had the chain of shinies. And then we had the Italian conversation that somehow spawned 2 shinies on its own. Which I'm still not sure how that works, and I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to put that into a YouTube video that actually makes sense. Not sure I'm going to be able to, but we'll see. I'm going to try. Alright, well, I'm going to go find a place to sit. Isn't there like a little thing down here? Isn't that where I... Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Because Russia famously burned down. That is true. That is historically true. There's a lot of history coming out from you tonight. A lot of historical takes going on here with determining what these places taste like. I'm impressed. There's 2 different places that have been based on history in terms of food tasting. I think I'm just so desensitized because of what Reddit or Twitter would be saying at this point. Alright, we got a decent haul. So what, we got 9 tonight? We got 9 shinies tonight, holy cow. So we got the Pyroar, which I'm still not completely happy about because that's a repeat. That's a big repeat. That's a lot of repeat. But we got the Smeargle, so we're done with Smeargle completely. We got Quillfish. We're done with Quillfish because I already had one. We got the Muck. And we got the Grimer. And we got the Stunky and a Mariani. So those 5 were all on the same sandwich, which is insane. That was insane. And then we got the Frog. And we got the Whooper Scooper. That Whooper, oh my god, that thing has no soul. That Whooper has no soul. There is nothing between those eyes. Oh my god, that's terrifying. Okay, well, now that I have that to haunt me for the rest of my life. Okay, well, I'm gonna very quickly save before something bad happens to me. I'm gonna make that an emote someday. Alright, we're saved. It is 11:30. I usually end stream at 11, but I kept it going because I wanted to get that one last one in to see if we could end it on bang, and we definitely did. So, unfortunately, I am going to have to call stream there because I do have to get up for work tomorrow. But I will be back on Wednesday. I start stream at 8 p.m. Eastern, and then Friday should be roughly the same boat unless something happens, which I will post on Twitter, or not Twitter, I'll post that on Blue Sky if something happens. So, Smeargle tastes like an Austrian painter. Oh. Oh. Well, on that note, that's a hell of a note to end on. We're gonna sign off with that. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. That was definitely a fun discussion with the different things that it tastes like. That was amusing to me. Appreciate everybody for hanging out both on YouTube and Twitch. It was a heck of a night. So, with all that being said, I'm going to head off here. Like I said, I'll be back on Wednesday, Friday. Until then, cheers. More shiny hunting in the future.